hire a Fortnite editor? Nah, that's boring, man. Alright, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about how to rank up. And to do the... Hello? I went straight to Fiverr and searched for a Fortnite editor. There were actually a lot to choose from, and I wasn't sure who to go with, so I just messaged all of them, and the first 3 that were down would make the cut. These 3 editors will be competing against each other to see who had the best edit and who was able to adapt to Rocket League the best. And I did tell them it was for a YouTube video because I wanted them to really put in their best effort, even though they weren't really used to editing this game. And real quick, if you are not subscribed to this channel, first of all, what the f are you doing? And second of all, if you press subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications, you will receive 1 million credits right to your Rocket League account. They will be imaginary, but that's besides the point. Alright, anyways, so most of these editors wanted each clip to be recorded ahead of time, but then that would mean that I would have to record the cinematic shots myself, which I didn't really want to do for 2 reasons. 1, I want to give them complete creative control, and 2, I was lazy and didn't want to record the clips. But luckily, free-to-play just came out and it was pretty easy for them to just download the game and get their own shots. And for music, I told them to pick whatever song they like as long as it's copyright free. Okay, so for the shots, I gave them 5 of my replay files, and these are just some cool goals I've scored in the past few months. Here are the clips so you can see them before the actual montages. Clip number 1, I take it up the wall, do a couple twisties, get the flip reset, and touch it right over the defender. Pretty cool, not bad. Clip 2, the ball bounces off the corner, I take it for an air dribble, get the flip reset, and boom, the opponent never saw it coming. Okay, so for clip number 3, it turns out I actually gave them the wrong replay on accident, which is just a private match of me doing this. It was for a video, okay? Don't judge. So I have no idea what the hell they're gonna do with this. And this was completely an accident, but at this point, I'm just really curious to see what they did with it or if they even used it at all. So I guess we'll find out. Clip 4, I hit it off the wall, then go for this weird air dribble, then double touch. I don't really know how to explain this one. It's not even that cool, but yeah. And lastly, clip number 5, I take it for a dribble and just do a nice clean musty into the top of the net. Alright, so now let's watch the first montage made by Your Eye Watson. This guy said he would edit you a professional Fortnite montage. Sounds pretty cool to me. I mean, I like professional things. And this montage was only $7, so super cheap. Alright, let's watch.
Yeah, let's go. I'ma make a couple stacks, do exactly what I want to. Mix a couple tracks, get a lady that I'm drawn to. Turn up to the max, get me faded till I'm gone, dude. I do what I want, couldn't stop me if you wanted to. I just work hard, yeah, harder than the rest. Some people say I'm lucky, others saying that I'm blessed. But I keep my head down, cause I crave progress. You ain't never gonna stop me, cause it's my conquest. And I'm never gonna rest, yeah. And y'all don't know that I'm a soldier. I always felt like I'm alone when everybody thinks they know ya. And y'all don't even know I know ya. And now I'm ready taking over, cause every day I'm getting closer. Just look at everything I'll show ya. And now I'm ready, I'ma blow up. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Honestly, I was expecting a lot worse, so I was pleasantly surprised with this edit. I really enjoyed the cinematic shots that he chose. He did a good job of using the replay system to get some nice looking shots, but I think he got way too carried away with this. The main issue I have with the edit is that I can't see what's going on at all. there's just too many cinematic shots and not enough of the player view. And that could just be because he's not really familiar with the game. But you know, the whole point of a montage like this is to show off the cool shots. And I don't think I saw a single shot that made sense. And don't get me wrong, it looks really cool, but I can't actually see any of the shots. That's really the main issue I had with this edit. But other than that, the cinematics were great. There were some really cool effects thrown in there. I really like this one. I'm also not really a fan of the song he chose, but that's really just personal preference. Okay, so the second montage was made by this guy, however you pronounce that. And this guy only charged me $7, so the same price as the last guy. And I'm not sure why, but he used a Roddy Ricch song, so definitely not copyright free. So I will have to change the song, but just know that it's something similar. All right, let's check it out.
Go hard, or go home, go home, go hard, or go home, go hard, or go home, go hard, or go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home, go hard, or go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, know you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Do me wrong, might fly on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich, I'm the def.
Wow, this montage was amazing. I did not expect that, especially after watching the last one. If I saw this montage, I would have thought it was just a normal Rocket League editor. He had great cinematics, great style, even included some B-roll shots, and I loved how on a few shots he switched from player view to a cinematic shot, which I didn't think a Fortnite editor would be able to do that, honestly. The effects were great and really emphasized the shots. I really loved how he did a blue outline of the ball for this first shot. It was really cool. The only gripe I had with this edit was the color correction was a bit too harsh. The entire montage was just a bit too dark and the colors were just too saturated where it looked a little bit amateur. And my favorite part was at the end, he even used the accidental clip I sent him. He decided to put it in at the end, and honestly it fit pretty well as a little ender clip. So all in all, love the edit, super surprised by this one. Let's move on to the last edit. Alright, so the final montage is by this guy, Nicky Seljak. I don't know what that means, but this one was $12, so the most expensive out of all of these montages. Now it's still only $12, so still pretty cheap for a montage, but let's check it out and see if it's worth the extra price. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed on this edit. He really didn't include any cinematic shots. The effects were pretty minimal. I did like the color correction. I think it looks a bit more cinematic than the last one. But in terms of everything else, there really was nothing to make the clip stand out. It was pretty much the player view of each shot with some music. He also went under the time limit. I told him to keep it around 1 minute, but this one turned out to be a little bit over 30 seconds. So all in all, for $12, it was kind of disappointing, especially after watching the last one, which was only $7. But now it's time for you, the viewer, to go down below this video and comment which montage was your favorite. My favorite was definitely the second one, but I'm curious to hear what you think and if you have any comments about each montage. Also, big thank you to these 3 editors for joining this little experiment. I'll be leaving a link to their page down below in the description in case you want to hire any of them. and I kind of want to make a part 2 of this video where I hire the best of the best Fortnite editors instead of going on Fiverr. That way we can get some really professional edits. So let me know down below if that's something you want to see. And as always, don't forget to obliterate that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next week.
I suck booty at Rocket League, but I still play every day. I suck booty at Rocket League, but I still play every day. I suck booty at Rocket League, but I still play every day. I suck booty at Rocket League, but I still play every day.